I'm Chief Meteorologist Alan Seals. Here's your update on the oil floating in the Gulf of Mexico, and this forecast comes from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Between Friday and Saturday, no major changes. That's what's going on with the oil that's in the Gulf. You'll notice, of course, that not a lot is showing up around the X, which is the site of the leak, simply because the leak has been capped, at least for the time being. The line of uncertainty does drift a little bit more toward the north. And what we're seeing in the Gulf is the overall winds are going to be shifting a bit out of the northeast and eventually east in the next couple of days. And the reason why is we have a system that will be moving into the Gulf. Not a hurricane, at least not at this point, and not likely to be one. But don't forget, there's a long list of things you have to do before you become a hurricane. And for the last couple of days, we've watched a tropical disturbance in the southern Bahamas. It forms and rides in a tropical wave from east to west. That disturbance, of course, became Tropical Depression number 3. And now it has the potential for becoming a tropical storm. But in either case, all of those systems have a counterclockwise circulation around them. So as that moves into the Gulf of Mexico, the entire area is more likely to see a northeast and then an east wind, which means most of the oil should move toward the west. Now, all of this will really depend upon the exact track of that system once it gets into the Gulf, and of course how strong it is. Here on our website we have an article called Oil Spill versus Hurricane, and just look for that in the oil section and you will see all the possible scenarios for what if the storm goes more toward the northeast, what if it goes more toward the north or toward the west or even southwest, and of course you can track it here on WDKRG.com. I'm Chief Meteorologist Alan Seals.